it's Kassy, Artist in Residence with Imagine. Today I'm going to show you how to make a very cool background with embossing powder and a stamp. So first you're covering your whole background with a VersaMark and then the embossing powder. I used white from Imagine, and then you're going to heat emboss it just like you would anything else. And you're going to do that 5 times. I use 5 times here. It depends on how thick you want that embossing powder. And then you're going to put VersaMark on your stamp and then press it down firmly into that hot, wet embossing powder to get a nice impression. Now here you can see I didn't get impression on the whole background, but that's actually what I wanted. I wanted it to be kind of distressed and a little more organic. And so next I'm just taking VersaMagic ink and putting it where I want and then spritzing it with water so I get that fun watercolor, organic, beautiful look. These are Mermaid scales from Joy Clair Stamp, and so I really wanted it to look like a mermaid's tail. So then you really want to let this dry naturally because that embossing powder is on there and you don't want it to melt again. So then I really just wanted to use simple embellishments on this, so I found some really nice delicate gold string there and a white Prima flower, and then I found a sentiment that had just a little bit of pink on it. I liked introducing that new color in there. So when I'm sticking down these embellishments, I didn't stick down the string because I'm just using the embellishments on top to hold it in place. I'm using flexible modeling paste here because I really want those embellishments to stay in place, and we're sticking it down to embossing powder is basically plastic, so we want something that's going to be really durable and have a nice strong hold. So just sticking the flower and the sentiment down there. And then on my card base, I'm using a lot of Tear-It tape because I don't know if you can tell, but the cardstock that I did the embossing on kind of is warped because it has so much embossing powder on it. So it really helps to have a lot of Tear-It tape on the base to make sure that your final card is nice and flat and straight and gives a nice presentation. So there I'm just sticking it down nicely. And there is my final card. I did end up adding a little bit, a few crystals from Prima in a peach glittery kind of color. I thought that brought it all together nicely. And then I also spritzed it with the sparkle spray. So I hope you enjoyed this fun technique. And as always, for more inspiration, please visit imaginecrafts.com.